Transformers, Autobots, roll out. Yo, it's Captain Gamester, and we're going to take a look at an awesome cross-character exclusive combining 90s X-Men with Transformers, and that is X-panse. Oh wait, not this guy. I mean, X-panse, the jet. The Blackbird jet from the 90s, X-Men cartoon, who also has a transforming robot form. All right, let's definitely see what's going on here because there is more than meets the eye.
And here he is in his Blackbird 90s X-Men cartoon rendition, which they've done a remarkable job. Look at that. That is quite an amazing representation. And we will never forget you, Morph. But yeah, I like the dark blue with the yellow accent. You got the magenta translucent plastic in the cockpit and that like black treadway pattern on the back. Now, this is kind of a reworked mold from a previous Transformer. I forget his name, but I believe it's the guy from the Bayformers. So obviously that stuff never sticks around in my memory. I do my best to try to forget that horrendousness. But all other things aside, this is an incredible jet. They have just the right amount of the detailing. The bot is hidden underneath. And what's cool is like parts of his belt and his chest actually work into the design of this plane, man. And look at this. I just really admire the work they've done here. I can just imagine it swooping in out of the cartoon. And this model, this transformation, everything is so worthy. I will say that left flap is the main weakness of this. But I'll get into that in just a moment. Right now, I want to take a look at the robot form. I just kind of cut in here to the transformation. And this guy looks amazing. I mean, this just screams like X-Men. Basically, you can see like the Cyclops in here with the blue, the yellow X, and of course the visor. You get remnants of Wolverine with the energy claw on his left hand, and then of course the Psyblade from Psylocke on the right. Beast is obviously blue, and this guy you can tell is probably like a warrior. Gets into combat like that, and while you don't immediately see like Gambit or Storm or Rogue, I mean this still just really personifies the X-Men's 90 cartoon in a great way with Transformers. It combines that like comic book style with the anime and the Transformers aesthetic incredibly well. I mean, there's not much hollowness to this. It feels and looks overall really whole. And see, there's a flap that I told you about. This one also tends to pop off a lot, and I think that's just an overall manufacturing defect with the piece, unfortunately. So be aware of that. I did bathe mine in hot water and kind of bent it to be straight. If you compare it to the other fin, you can see that it's definitely not straight. So it's able to stay a little bit more in place rather than just falling down in jet mode, but it still flops around, unfortunately. But other than that, this thing is like nearly perfect. The articulation is great. The weapons, accessories pop in and out of the wrists, which you might be able to swap some other things you have. But I will say the other caveat is his hands don't articulate, as you can see. So you won't really be able to make him hold anything. But I think overall it still fits his style as being more of a fighter with an optic blast and those wrist weapons. And I like the details to the belt, to the X chest, and just overall, like it looks really good. The line work here, it fits this style of character. I'm totally, down with it. And I like how I folded the flaps or the fins behind his head over there. You can see it around his neck. In the regular transformation mode, you're supposed to make that flat across. But I think, nah, man, like this looks way cooler. He has like a cloak looking effect with the wings on his back. It looks more badass. When you lay it down flat, it just looks like this weird piece, and you're supposed to put Sabretooth and Wolverine on it. It comes with 2 minifigs, but I shall not show them because they are a disgrace. I mean, the Sabretooth looks okay, but it's just the painting is off. The Wolverine is just terrible. It just looks like they splotched paint on him, and it's just not worthy at all. So you don't get this for those guys, though. You obviously get this for X-panse, just to kind of capture the feeling of the entire X-Men team. Now, if you're an X-Men fan, if you're a Transformers fan, this is a must-have. If you like either or, I would still say give this a serious look. I mean, if you're an X-Men fan, you liked the cartoons, then you should definitely add this to your collection. It still would look great with any Marvel Legends or maybe any other X-Men statues or action models you may have. And this is still a cool piece to add to your Transformers collection. It's fun to transform. The legs get a little bit tricky. There's a lot of spinning and twisting for the ankles and the thighs and the shins and everything. But once you get that all understood and taken care of, it again has an enjoyable experience. It's relatively quick and moderately challenging. And man, look at that. The antennas, the yellow X. I mean, guys, go out and grab this, especially now while it's on sale. When I got it, it won't be on sale forever, but 50% off is an amazing bargain. So I definitely recommend this, guys. And don't forget, like and subscribe for more superhero, Transformer, Super Fun Force action.